Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to episode 89 of One Piece Gist. In this episode, I give you my One Piece chapter 763 chapter prediction, and afterwards, I have a bit more channel news um, this time around. So let's start with the chapter prediction. We'll start with the cover story, and then we'll move on to the chapter as a whole, and then we move into the specifics of the chapter. So let's start with the cover story. This cover story is pretty interesting because I really don't know where Oda's taking this, but that's usually how it is with all the cover stories. You really don't know where Oda's going with them. I mean, it's just if look back at all the cover stories, you really don't know where Oda goes with them right until the end. So it's a similar scenario here. I really don't know where Oda's going with this. However, I don't think next week is going to be the final chapter for the cover story. I think we're going to have a few more chapters and a few more revelations. Yeah, because right now the port city looks pretty okay aside from that building that's sort of slanted and stuff, it looked okay. So I really don't think there's going to be a big cliffhanger next week. I think that we still have a few more chapters before this cover story is over, and that's pretty much it for my cover story prediction. I think we'll get, I really don't know. Well, basically, usually you don't get anything really sharp until the very last chapter of the cover story, or maybe the second to the last chapter. So, I don't think next chapter is going to be that chapter that just crystallizes the cover story and wraps everything up. I still think we have at least two or three more chapters, at least. So moving on to the chapter itself. There's, I think this is going to be a complete flashback chapter, just like this week with 762, which was completely flashback from beginning to end. We did not see any real time events. This was completely flashback, and I think the same thing is going to happen again. It's going to be entirely flashback based. And let's move on to the specifics. There's two ways Oda can approach this. Either Law gets, reported by Buffalo. Was that Buffalo? Yeah, Buffalo, and he gets an ass whooping from Virgo. Remember, Virgo did say he beat Law in the past for doing something. This could be it. Or Corazon could cover up for him and say, it was one of his accidents and stuff. But we do have the problem of Buffalo being an actual eyewitness. And on the other hand, there is a problem with the Buffalo reporting case, which is as much as getting beaten up with haki for a child is extremely bad. As bad as that is, like that's gonna be really crazy. As bad as that is, I still think Doflamingo would I don't think Doflamingo would chill at that point for somebody who stabbed his own brother. I think Doflamingo would in fact I think Doflamingo will handle the situation himself, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's that personal. It's not anybody's, it's his blood brother, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's Oda, we'll see what happens. And I do think that's gonna be the bulk of the chapter or the meat of the chapter. So what I'm saying is if Corazon defends Law, then most of the chapter is going to be around, Corazon and Law developing this relationship, which they are yet to develop. Right now they're enemies. Or if it's about Law getting his ass whooped, that's going to be the bulk of the chapter. Obviously, that I don't think that's going to be the entire chapter. There will be something else, but I think that's going to be most of the chapter, and maybe the something else would probably be the cliffhanger to sort of transition the chapter onto something new. And that's pretty much it for my chapter review. Thank you guys for chilling all the way to the end. I'm about to digress into channel news, and as always, thank you guys for watching. So if you're still with me, and basically last week or last episode of One Piece Gist, I dropped on channel news, which is my non-chapter reviews. I'm gonna sort of hold back on them completely until further notice because some stuff has happened in my real life and I'm just too busy. And there is bad news, which is even more stuff has happened. So, unlike my non-chapter review videos or my non-chapter prediction videos, I will try and do chapter reviews if it's possible. Whereas with my non-chapter review videos, I'm not gonna do them at all. Even if I do have the chance, I won't do them at all until I'm in a position where I'm sure I can keep doing them, for a while. So that's on the proper hiatus. But this is more of just a sort of shaky hiatus, I guess, an indefinite thing. So until further notice, whether I drop a chapter review or a chapter prediction video, that's gonna be a coin toss. So it's either gonna come out or not, because crazy shit just happened today, and I obviously can't go into the details of it, but it is what it is, and I have to deal with that shit first. Not even though I intend on continue doing videos, I don't know whether I can do so each and every week or each and every day, or whether they're gonna be on time, or whether I'll be able to do them at all, all that kind of shit. So it's pretty crazy. Just thought I'd keep you guys up to speed with what's happening rather than just take a hiatus and come back from nowhere. And I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm just letting you guys know shit's happening and I have to deal with that shit. And I'm not sure how it's gonna affect the chapter reviews, so they might get released sporadically, and I don't expect them to be released regularly, but I will try my best. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter prediction video. Thank you for chilling all the way to the end, even past the actual chapter prediction video. Thanks for checking out the chapter news, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching.